Mental health issues are constantly in the news. However, not many people discuss mental well-being. The fact that for many people they haven't got diagnosed mental illnesses, however they just feel completely lost, and that nothing that they have done has been worthwhile, and they just reach a point where they feel life would have been better if they had never existed. I'm gonna discuss the last 2 years of my life and my struggles with my mental well-being. During that time I've felt low, sad, and just worthless. So if you are watching this video, then I hope that if you think you are suffering from any of the problems discussed here, that you speak to family or close friends, because getting someone to just listen to you is the first step. So my journey begins 2 years ago when I finished school. And I got good results in my GCSEs, and I was able to go to the sixth form at my school. There was only about 20 or 30 of us there. There weren't many there at all. And for probably the first year there, I didn't interact with hardly anyone. I pushed one of my best friends away because I just felt, I don't know, I just felt lonely, and like I was incapable of mixing with other people because I thought they might think I'm strange, they might think I'm quiet, because I was like one of the shyest people in my year. And to be characterized like that by the majority of people, it meant that I was scared of communicating with others just in case what they thought of me. They might have thought I was, just weird. So I isolated myself. I isolated myself to just talking to my best friend. And over a period of time, I didn't want to talk to him either. I didn't want to talk to anyone because I just felt useless. And after a year of sixth form, I was still in the same place. And in December when I went back to sixth form in September 2017, in December 2017, I contemplated my own existence, and I started to think it would be better for everyone. Would anyone even notice if I just disappeared? And I just thought no one would. I just thought everyone would just get on with the way things were. And that made me feel really alone. And that weren't a good time. Because when you feel that alone, when you feel that isolated, there's nothing you could do. People can say you need to go and interact with people. People can say, oh, you need to get out of the house more, you need to make friends, but you feel like you just can't, because you just think that everyone has this judgment on you, and you find it so much easier to just communicate with yourself because you don't judge yourself, or you think you don't judge yourself. And after a while, you don't know what to do. You really don't know what to do. after that December, I decided that enough was enough. I decided that I needed to make friends again. And I made friends with two people in the sixth form that I'd never experienced a friendship like it in 5 years. We were always joking, always laughing. And that was a brilliant time. My well-being improved. I felt happier. I felt happy for the first time in ages. I felt happy. And probably from January until September were some of the happiest moments of my life. That was until I went to university. I'm no longer at university. I dropped out in November. But I struggled to make friends at uni and became increasingly isolated. It got to a point that when I was on the top floor of my dorm, my room was on the top floor of a 5-story flats. It got to a point where I'd often look out that window and just think, you just jump. Just, just end it. There and now. And no one talks about this. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to just get on, and that's what I had in my head. You just got to get on. You just got to get on with it. But it doesn't work. When you feel that isolated, you feel that alone. It doesn't matter if you have just one day with some friends and you have such a brilliant time. When they leave and you just sit there, you just think, what is the point? Because you're alone again. You feel isolated again. And those last few weeks of me at uni, I hated my own existence. I just hated it so much. Fortunately, I came out of uni because I needed to put my own happiness before university. And I'm in a better place. Slowly but surely I'm starting to try and remake my friendship groups. I've made up with my best friend that I completely ignored for 2 years. And I'm just glad he forgave me, because he could have just turned his back on me because I didn't treat him well at all. So I suppose the point of this video is, make sure whatever you do, that you do something that brings you happiness, because that's the only way to have a good mental well-being. If you do something which makes you happy. And mine, it's gonna sound stupid, mine was my YouTube channel, because it was something that I could be in control of, and it gave me an excuse to meet up with my friends and have fun. And if you've seen the funny moments videos on my channel, I'm always laughing with my friends. So I suppose the message is, do something that makes you happy. Talk to people. And just have a good life. Just find happiness, because that's the most important thing.